At last, Billy No Mate's album that they recorded 10 or so years ago makes a release on the record format. Picture the scene. It were approximately 1978. Billy No Mates released this album, Duck Duck Goose. After having had a couple of their CD releases, it was nice to have one on a solid, large format. Little did I know that down the road, several years later, there'd be a follow-up. S.F Sourdough. Let's take a look at the artwork by way of looking at the flipping artwork. So here we have teeth, here's some dough, here's some spectacles, and here the name of the band. What does the music? Enjoyment, pleasure, audio, and equipment. And at the bottom, or side, fingers. There's fingers, which you can use as a template for your own fingers if you weren't quite sure. Let's move on to the reverse, which unfortunately was printed upside down, which fortunately was printed exactly the right way round. And looking at the track listing here on the record release, what is available now at snuffband.com, something like that, you can see that there's 6 songs on side 1, 6 songs on side 2. This is on 10 past 12 records and Unless You Try records, both of which I think have different colour variations. If you go on Unless You Try records websites, you'll see that they've got various colours for sale, as does snuffband.com, and also other websites like Brass Neck Records. You can pick up as well the record should you want it from there. Let's take a look inside the sleeve, what is on the outside before it's destroyed. On the back of the insert we have a plain scene, but as you might have guessed, it'd be silly to have an insert which is plain on both sides. So on the unplain side we have an image of the bind. Here we have old Donkey, here we have Joseph, here we have Chicken, and here we have number 4. This is the words from the songs which appear on it, the songs that appear on the music encased in the album. And instead of saying number 4, I'm going to say that his name's Sergi, because that's his name. So apologies, it's Sergi. There's all the people. Isn't that fun? There's all the information. Let's take a look at the record, which is housed in a white inner sleeve, which is poly-lined to protect from dust of different variations. It might be protected from wood dust, termite dust, no small degrees of muff dust, and nighttime dust. Inside here we can see that this is the blue variant of the record. There's also a grey, different versions. Go and have a look on the website. Great, and all lovely looking records. Look at that, isn't that a lovely looking record? So on this label we can see that it is the tracks are written on this side, and on the other side of the label it's simply the picture of the album artwork. What is there? Let's have a listen to see if it's a good record that lives up to the heights of Billy No Mates and Donkey Redmonds and his beautiful clashing drums. Of course it does. A delight, astonishing delight. What else would I have imagined from a band including Old Donkey. This album has been a highlight of my year so far actually. I've listened to, I don't know, maybe between 8 and 10 new albums so far this year, and this is a highlight. Something, an album released from the Donkey parts always manages to uplift me. I know what I'm going to get, and it's never a surprise, but it's always deadly exciting. And actually I've decided to put together a list of maybe the top 5 or top 10 best Donkey Redman's albums that he's been on or done over the years. So look forward to that, if that's the kind of thing that you might look forward to. If it's not the kind of thing you might look forward to, then don't bother. But if it is, do. So that'll either be a top 5 or a top 10, probably coming soon. Oh, this also includes a download code, so that you digital terrapins out there can listen to it digitally on your telephone system, on your computer, on your MP3 decks, and all that stuff, on your MP3 player, and on your electronic fish tank. All the different kind of systems that you might use. I'm going to give this a rating of 11 out of many, which is a high accolade from me, because typically from me a very good album might get a 7 or 8, but this is going to get an 11 out of many. A lovely album, a lovely album. This is going to be on my rotating spinning turner for a while, oscillating away the way it does. It's going to be getting lots of airtime, which is funny because it's out in the air in my room. I do have air in my room typically. So take care guys, all the best, take care of yourselves, make sure you listen to Billy No Mate's S.F Sourdough if you get the memes. It's a good pickup, it's a nice release for the punk world of physical releases, and I'm proud to have it and pleased to have it in my collection. Please subscribe if you can be bothered, or don't, and come back soon, as I'll have other lovely reviews and other stuff on my channel, and maybe a top list of Donkey Redman's releases for you to check out with my silly reasonings behind them. Bye.
Thank you ever so much for watching my very good video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Very Good channel and come back next week for another very good video. A video to watch. Now, it's a good video.